Nashville, Tennessee is a city that people have a lot of questions about. And so I was curious to find out exactly what questions are most asked about living in Nashville on the internet. So I asked Google, what is Nashville? And I let it fill in the blanks. We're gonna have some fun with this. So in this basket are the top 7 questions about what it's like to live in Nashville. And I'm gonna pull them out at random and answer them for you on the fly. I honestly can't believe that some of these are what y'all wanna know about Nashville, but internet, I'm here to oblige and I'm getting started right now. Now, I've been answering all sorts of questions about what it's like to live in Nashville, Tennessee here on this channel. And so I've certainly touched on some of what I'm about to share with you here, but I was pretty surprised to see what people most frequently ask about Music City. And so it's gonna be fun to dive in. But first, if you're thinking about moving to Nashville, whether that's in a few weeks or a few months, I would absolutely love to help you find and buy that perfect home here. So shoot me a call, text, or email. You can find all my contact info down in the description. Now let's see. All right, first up, what is Nashville hot chicken? Oh man, how do I describe it? Love on a plate? Fried chicken as it was meant to be? Getting serious for a second, Nashville hot chicken isn't like the spicy buffalo wings that have become so prolific in the US. Here we brine, bread, and fry our chicken in a blend of spices and then slap it on a piece of white bread and throw in a few pickle slices for good measure. It really tastes like no other chicken dish you've had, which is why Nashville has become so famous for it. Just be careful because some of Nashville's famous hot chicken spots like Prince's and Hattie B's offer incrementing levels of heat on this dish that some may consider to be unnatural. Seriously though, if you love spicy food, you'll love Nashville hot chicken. All right, what do we got next, internet? What is Nashville's population? Okay, so with this question, it depends on what you mean. If we're talking Nashville only and not what's considered the Nashville metro, it's about 700,000. If we're talking about the entire Nashville metro area, according to some sources, we have around 2 million people here in the Nashville MSA. In 2023, we're continuing to see about 100 people move to the Nashville metro every single day. So we are among the fastest growing metros in the US. Nashville is a popular place to live. All right, let's check Google again. What is Nashville known for? Okay, so the most obvious answer to this one is music. We are called Music City after all. There's a lot more that defines the city now though. We have a strong focus on healthcare here and the industry employs a lot of Nashville residents. The food scene here has also become well known and I love the food in Nashville, like a lot. We are in fact known for a very specific food here, a certain chicken dish that I've already mentioned. Of course, regarding music, Nashville is most known for its country music and its renowned venues such as the Ryman Auditorium and the Grand Ole Opry. Okay, let's go back to Google, see what else we're looking at. What is Nashville's time zone? Okay, so it's funny that this question comes up now because I just recently had an appointment with someone over FaceTime that was looking for a home in Nashville and they were driving in from East Tennessee. What I forgot is that Tennessee is split by 2 different time zones. So I almost missed our appointment before I caught the error. Long story short, Nashville is on Central Standard Time. Honestly, it's a little weird for me because I spent most of my life on Pacific or Eastern Time. In Nashville, you have to worry about people in the US being both ahead and behind you on the clock. So that can get a bit confusing, at least for people like me. All right, let's find out what else y'all are asking out there. What is Nashville zip code? Boring. Okay, fine, I'll answer it. Here's the thing, Nashville is freaking huge, so we don't have one zip code. There's about 40 of them. And that depends on whether or not you count areas like Antioch and Donaldson. And of course, it's way more than 40 if you're including the entire Nashville metro. If we're talking like right in the center of downtown, it's 37201. But some of the zip codes, including that one, are extremely small areas. For those who are curious, one of the more affluent and upscale Nashville zip codes is 37215, which is the Green Hills, Forest Hills area. Beyond that, yeah, there's not much to tell you here. If you'd like to check out the areas around Nashville by their zip code, I've included a really cool tool for you down in the description. All right, so what do we got left? 2 more. What is Nashville named after? Well, this is one of the ones that surprised me, and so I Googled the answer so you don't have to. I'm gonna cheat here and read this to you word for word. The name Nashville goes back to the late 1700s when colonists established Fort Nashboro, where the modern day city is located now. The fort was named after Francis Nash. Nash fought during the American Revolution and was from North Carolina. Later, Nashboro was changed to Nashville in 1784. So there you go. The article goes on further to explain that Nashville isn't the only state in Tennessee named after a soldier. Apparently, Knoxville is too. Cool. All right, internet, you got one more question. So what is Nashville like in 2023? Well, that is a loaded question. We have the #1 job market in the country right now, so we have a ton of people moving here to take advantage of that. About 100 people a day, in fact, which I mentioned earlier. Inflation hit us like it did everywhere else, so we do have people struggling to get by, but overall our cost of living is about 2% less than the rest of the nation on average, with housing costs being what people are probably struggling with most here. The culture here is really diverse, and you can find your tribe for just about any interest you might have, and that extends far beyond music. The traffic here sucks, so there's your warning. Great infrastructure, but I'm not sure it's really keeping up with the growing population. We don't have the worst traffic by any means. I just mentioned this on another video on the channel, but it's like living in several different cities at once. Urban, suburban, and rural lifestyles are all available to you here in Nashville. So whatever floats your boat, you can probably find the lifestyle you're looking for in Nashville. Final note, we got a lot of professional sports teams here with some enthusiastic fan bases. With all this, these questions don't even scratch the surface about what it's like living in Nashville, Tennessee. So let's talk pros and cons. Check out this video right here next. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you. Again, my contact info is down in the description. Thanks for watching, and oh, I did ask Google one more question. Yes, Google, yes indeed. So to those still watching, I certainly hope to Tennessee you soon.